All right, welcome back. Um, so I'm going to be starting my playthrough over. I was experiencing some sound quality issues that I wasn't happy with. There's sometimes where I'd be talking, but if there was any kind of gameplay sound or music, you just couldn't hear what I was saying. So I decided to re-record my playthrough. Hope you enjoy. I'm I don't have any sponsorships or nothing, so I don't have a huge following, but I do like to give shout outs to some local places that have been really good to me. I like to thank my uh, I'd like to thank the people at the Montana VA out at Fort Harrison. They provide really good care out there. They take care of me physically. Right now, I'm out of work because I'm a college student and I got pretty injured last year. So I'm kind of recovering health wise from all that. Um, I'd also like to thank the people at Medicine Lodge Palms. Just this end of September, uh, I got a new puppy and I absolutely love him. He's a Pomeranian. His name is Theo. I have a few shorts that I'll be adding on YouTube from time to time, just because he's just hilarious. Like it started snowing here just not too long ago, and he was just out diving around and rolling around and playing it and having a good old time. So I got some of that on there. Um, and a video of him like after I gave him his first bath and he was just getting the zoomies. But I'd also like to thank Luxury Nail, Suds Hut. Suds Hut is a local chicken place. I just think they're awesome. Uh, that like one of the things that I like to do, obviously, is play video games. But I mean, like when I can think of a great weekend night or a great Friday, it's like, oh, I'll get some Suds Hut and play some Red Dead Redemption. And so yeah, I just love Suds Hut. What else? Montana Eye Care because they take care of my eyes. I have a degenerative eye condition. That's why I'm wearing the sunglasses. I'm not trying to be cool or anything. I'm just trying to protect myself. Um, I am a dual service military veteran, but my eye condition is non service related. So I'm just doing this for fun. Uh, this is a game that I can play over and over again. This playthrough is just gonna be how the game was meant to be played. I'm gonna do a 100% playthrough. I'm gonna get all the items. I'm gonna do all the ambient challenges. So at the end of the game, that you'll see that my completion percentage will be 100. I'm gonna do everything to accomplish that. All the outfits, I mean, you name it. I'm gonna go through it, and um, there's an alternative way that I play this game, and I'll do that on a separate playthrough. Um, it's just a different way to play the game, so that because I've played this game so much, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. I love the music, love the setting, I love the story. Just everything about it. The voice actors are great. The characters are rememberable. Sorry, need to learn how to speak straight. But yeah, I mean, I come back to this game so much. I can't tell you how many times I've beaten the game. I've had it ever since it came out and was released on the 360. I'm playing on the Xbox One. It's a year one, day one release. It's not a Series S. It's just Xbox One. Um, but this is my OG copy. Uh, so with that, let's get started. I hope my video of me is in a good spot. So let's get started. I'm gonna mute it during the cutscenes, let you watch all those, and then I'll talk and narrate out of the cutscenes and whatnot. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy watching this as much as I enjoy playing it.
Extra! Extra! Help Extra! Extra! Read all about it! Hey, watch it, mister! Read all about it! Bill Williamson's gang terrorizing Boston! Extra!
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Alright, now we're gonna make our way to the saloon. kind of advance the story. I can already tell I don't have the golden guns on yet, but I can do that after another cutscene. So.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. Is that right?
What's going on?
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Whoa now.
Come on, easy up now. Whoa, whoa.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa there.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Here! I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Gotta check the trunk. I don't think I can open it yet. Nope. Alright. Meet up with Bonnie. I'm not going to be using the carbine rifle though. That's like the only gun in the game that I don't like.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Howdy.
Come on, then. I'll show you around the property. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Time.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
She's gonna yell at me.
Well, are we going inside?
Hold your horses.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Probably gonna have to do
Hello,
that a
mister.
couple of times.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Do my best. Ish.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Come on, easy up now.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Nice shooting! Got one! That's it, kill those little varmints. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure. Yeah.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Yes, you got it! Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop.
Let's go. Whoa, whoa.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Easy now. That coyote won't be back. Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
How are you doing? Hi. Lady hears about when the boil is the most unfortunate place. Hello, sir. I'm gonna get me a pair of mule ears next time I'm down Armadillo Way.
Just passing the time. So now what I'm gonna do is keep doing the McFarland missions until I get the lasso. Because then that'll help open up some more of the world and different things that I can do.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. How do you do, sir? Yeah!
Come on!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Alright, so there's really only one bridge that
Come on, boy.
I'm a little nervous about.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be.
And all I'm gonna do is just kind of stay ahead of her.
You're going.
Come on. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss
Won't talk too
McFarland.
much through this, so I can just kind of concentrate.
How you doing back there?
I'm not too worried about blasting her.
Yeah. Would you like
Really?
me to slow down? Should I wait for you to catch up?
Plus, sometimes I kind of like hearing them talk crap.
Are you saving the best for last? Go.
Not this one. Oh. Get a little dirty.
Try to keep up, will you?
Damn.
Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland.
Nope. Nope.
Come on.
This sure beats milking cows.
Well,
Come on, boy.
this is the bridge up here. I'm just gonna take it kind of slow.
Yeah. Let's pick up the pace.
Don't. Yeah, because there's so many times where it looks like I'm just intentionally jumping off the bridge and committing suicide on the thing when I'm not.
See you soon.
It's kind of frustrating. There's like a weird thing, but it's all. Now I just have to blast.
Yeah.
How those injuries feeling, Mr. Marston?
Okay. Here we go. Easy peasy.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
I'm gonna go and get some bullets. I have no idea why I can whistle just yet, because I haven't even learned how to do that. I haven't had the mission.
Come on.
It's the marshal that does that,
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
that teaches you.
How do you do?
Load up now.
And we haven't done that mission yet.
If Drew McFarlane doesn't move with the times, he's gonna lose that ranch.
So, okay. Not bad, not bad.
Let's go.
Take her into town real quick.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat. Come on.
Well, you mean I get to drive this big old wagon? I was gonna say station wagon, but
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarlane.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarlane. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that. That fool really shot me.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
that's what I'm trying to do, miss.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life. so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
I enjoy knocking people off their horses with the wagons, if you couldn't tell. That's what I was doing.
The whole town needs my aid.
Hello, friend.
Finally come to get that bullet out your leg.
Much obliged.
Uh-oh.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Okay, so one of the first items I'm gonna buy is the bandana.
Damn, that one almost got me.
But I want to see if one of the miners is over here. He's not. It's a good way to get one of the outfit pieces early. Ooh. Nope. Pistol.
I think I got my eye back.
They'll probably just keep coming out one at a time.
You got anything interesting, friend?
Walton gang? Oh, right. And there's 3 gang members. So I'm gonna go up here, take them out.
I'm afraid I'm married.
A man like you.
Benefits of a misspent youth.
I ain't getting shot! No!
Why not send this over a friendly drone?
And I don't get in trouble for killing those guys because they're part of gangs.
I doubt you'll be needing this.
So it's a good way to get some money early on. I just need 25 bucks. And it's also a good way to get some more ammunition for my pistol.
Careful, partner.
Oh, there's another gang guy. Want to check back here, see if there's another one. Nope. So, I'm gonna get this guy. Check the drawers. Random items, but sometimes money. And there's another gang. If he breaks the window, then there's sometimes where that works against me, and that's because my honor rating is low. I mean, it is in the middle. It's not low like I'm evil or anything. But it's considered like a crime on my part. I was kind of surprised that that guy fell into the window and I didn't get a wanted.
I hear they break through the nose for raccoon meat over the border.
And both of these guys are gangs. I've just played this game enough to know that, so I can shoot them without consequence. Keep getting pistol ammo though. But I need 25 bucks. Is that another gang? Yep. See, and like, the reason I have a bounty on me at the moment is because I shot his hat off, and so it's like caused some kind of destruction. There's probably a lawman like not too far, so he probably got threatened. I just like to come up here to get the wanted thing to go away. I don't have the bandana yet, but that's the next thing that I'm going to be buying. And with the $1 bounty, I'm just going to pay it. I mean, even if I had a pardon letter, it wouldn't be worth the I just keep checking my mic. Had issues with the not picking up adequate mic volume, so now I'm just making sure that it's not muted, because I do that too. Forget to take it off mute. See, now I kept this guy from despawning.
My apologies, mister.
You can make good money for goat meat over in West Elizabeth.
Biggest thing to happen at Coop's place was my week on the bedside.
Go over here, pay off the bounty.
This is to clear my name.
Yeah. So the vandalism was the bullet hitting the hat and probably breaking the window behind that guy. And I wouldn't have even had to break the window. Sometimes just like, because I put a bullet in the wall. Kind of funny.
Oh, monsieur, maybe later.
Watch yourself there.
Okay, so
A husband don't know she's fucking the help.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Plenty of room, mister.
I'm just pushing that guy because he has a gun.
Guess I'm having an
And
unpleasant
he's not in a
day,
gang and he's not a lawman. And if he hits me, then the sheriff, all the law will go after him. See that star? It's not fully red, it's just a shadow of red, and that's because he's aggroed by the guy that shot me. But they have to hit you with a bullet, so you have to be careful. And I got 20 bucks. Okay, so now what I want to do is I always have to be mindful of the screams. Because you get prostitutes that run out and there's like some attacker. Huh? Already got a duel.
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. Prospect of dying certainly focuses the mind, doesn't it?
Those are big words, my friend.
The hell with him.
And I'm gonna fake him out by faking my my draw hand at my pistol, so you'll see me kind of flinch a little bit. It's a little hesitation thing that I learned how to do. And then what else? Oh, I'm gonna try and hit him in the hand. So I try to shoot most people in the hand because you get more honor and fame and stuff for shooting them in the hand. So watch my hand. I'll flinch my hand on my pistol. A lot of times, not every time, what it does is it makes that guy freeze like he did, so it makes him hesitate, and so it allowed me to shoot him in the elbow. I mean, that's what I was trying to do. But I like doing that hesitation just because it looks cool. It looks cool, and there's also a benefit. I learned how to do that on accident. There's one time, I mean, to be honest, I usually get pretty nervous at those because I'll have like a long streak of hitting guys in the hand. I can't go through the entire game hitting them in the hand, but once I go through most of the game doing that, I'll start to get a little nervous. And there was one time when I did that and I just started pushing buttons. I was like, whoa, I flinched. How'd I do that? Yeah, you just flick the R stick, and it works on PlayStation as well. And you just flick it up. And by the time I get over to, oh, I already got this. 25 bucks. So now I'm going over to, Thieves Landing. But what I was going to say is I know where a couple of chests are along the way, but it's totally random, as far as how much money you'll have. That's why I kind of like to, leave, Armadillo with about 20 bucks, because I think chests, they're guaranteed double-digit dollar amount. It's just not guaranteed a set amount. And I'm not going to do her mission yet because I need a lasso. And I have to open up the ambient missions. So what I have to do, so for the flower picking one, I don't really like going off into the wild and like just stumbling across flowers. So early on, I know where a lot of flowers pickups are, so I just go along the road. So if I can see it from the road, I'm gonna pull over and stop, and I pretty much know which ones they are because I've done this so many times. So the one up here is Feverfew. You'll see it on the left. Kind of up here by the tree. It's
Slow down. This looks like the one.
and so this will open up the flower one, flower collecting.
Let's go.
And then it's nighttime at the moment, so I'm not gonna worry about birds. I can't see them right now. Like I can't. So most of the time when I'm playing this game, that's one of the reasons why I do the time lapse, is because I like having it during the daytime so I can see. There will be some times though where that can't be avoided because some of the animals are nocturnal. There's another flower over here though.
Come on, easy up now. Might as well.
And I'm gonna go over to the chest at the McFarlane Ranch to get some more bullets. Pass the time forward. Go open. I'm gonna go and talk with Billy to get his stranger mission going, because that's a flower collecting one, and so his is just useful to have opened early because it also counts the flowers that you pick up in your inventory, so I can double dip.
Whoa there. Careful there.
And I know I said I was gonna keep doing missions until the lasso. So after I get the bandana, that's what I'm gonna start doing. The bandana just helps me preserve my my honor rank, because I'm gonna go through this with being a total good guy. Okay, so what the bandana does, if you have never played this game, is that it protects your honor ranking. It doesn't protect your identity like in Red Dead 2. So anyways, you can the benefit of being good is that the prices will be discounted everywhere in the game except for Thieves Landing. And so what I end up doing is get money early on as quickly as possible, and then buy all the available items in Thieves Landing before the prices get hiked up, and then buy the items, the rest of the items everywhere else. I might have missed a flower spot, but there's another one.
Load up now.
I think there's like 2 over here. So. No, I think I went back. Oh. I'll end up going by him again, so it's not that big a deal.
you out this way?
What you searching for, partner?
I've been gathering some flowers for my wife. She's waiting for me back in the cabin.
That's very sweet of you.
And we've been together 50 years now, me and my darling Annabelle. She's always loved these wild feverfew that grow around this place. You know. But she's getting on now in years, and it's hard for her to get up and about. So I want to bring her a lovely bouquet for our anniversary.
I've seen quite a few flowers in my travels, if you'd like to help.
Oh, yeah. Listen, these old fingers ain't what they used to be. I'd love it. Sure, bring me any pretty ones you find, huh?
You could go look for them flowers. I really appreciate it.
Come on.
I think there's another patch. Yep. So this was the group of 2 that I was thinking of, and it doesn't matter if you're getting them on the way to Thieves Landing or on the way back, honestly, because I think you only need like, what is it, like 4 for Billy and like 6 to open up the next ambient mission for the flowers, something like that. So you go buy some of those. Not that big of a deal.
Ah, here we are. Let's go.
I just kind of know where a lot of them are because once you beat the ambient mission for the flowers, then you start picking up tonics. Yeah, so I think one more. Yep, one more. So make sure you don't sell any feverfuse and don't sell any of your purple sage or red sage. And that's pretty much like at all. Because the red sage you're gonna use for an ambient mission once you get down to Mexico. And I like pushing these guys into the water.
Careful. Watch it, you fuck.
He died.
You know that's wild, woolly, and full of fleas, don't you?
And I should get money here. Yep. And now I want to go down to the tailor shop and buy the bandana.
What's your problem, partner?
There's also a map in this building to the right. It's a store.
Hop in.
I don't want to. I don't like your kind.
Get in close, coward.
Oh, I think this guy wants to do it.
You can't win this.
He does.
Come in swinging.
Of course I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fake his hand too. I'm gonna do the fake out again. And I said up, but it's down on the R stick.
These are getting closer. Sorry, partner.
What is wrong with you?
Well, you know, I just can't walk straight. I was in the Navy. I get on wobble wobble or wobble wobble. Uh-oh, hey, what'd you do? Those bullets don't tickle. He's not in here. Dang it. Is that him?
You know that old timer done shit himself again? The devil's got us good by our tails.
No. I think that's the doctor. There's a doctor that sells medicine right above this shop. So sometimes when he's open, you can't tell that he's open because the doctor's symbol covers up the shop. This is the guy. He's the one that wears the fancy vest. Where's he going?
careful, partner. You have business with me? Shit! Watch it.
Nope, 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 nope. You go back into your store. I need to buy some.
Careful!
Nope. Horse? Oh, hey, sir. You are drunk?
You got something to say?
No, 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 in. No, not out.
What's
Take
your
it. In. Nope. No. No. Doing it wrong. And I can't shove him. Because otherwise he'll get scared and run off. So I have to kind of hurt him in this way where I just have to keep bumping into him like bumper. No, sir. You need to get into your store so that I can buy. Get in. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Sir? Sir? Oh, jeez, you're breaking your store, sir. There we go. Jesus. Oh, it's $20. Don't sell anything.
I heard another train got raided on Butter Bridge.
Good God. Now how much money do I have? That's 25.
Hello.
You see that heart briefcase? That's the doctor's office, and they put it right on top of the spindle for the tailor shop. See if I can find the map. Might not be able to just yet.
Take a good look, see.
Howdy.
Well, we ain't Spaldings, but we don't take no
Oh,
money.
I can buy the
from
rabbit's
neither.
foot. That's what I need. So the rabbit's. You gotta buy that.
That's all I need for now.
And then the next thing I buy is the bandolier.
Good day now, yeah. Have a look around.
Hurry up and get in.
And the bandolier is like. I'll have to check the price, but it's pretty expensive. Whatever. And the reason that I buy my items the way that I do, it doesn't matter if you buy the bandolier before the rabbit foot, really. But what the rabbit foot does is it allows you better luck when you're looting money, so you'll get higher money from doing that. So I consider it to be useful sooner rather than later. The bandolier, of course, lets you hold more bullets of all types, mostly rifles and repeaters. Just happen to notice a random event. I'm hoping that. Yep. I was hoping it was coyotes.
You saved my life, mister. Here, please take this.
It's a pleasure to help.
And I like to practice on the coyotes by stopping over the top of them. That way I can just skip the skinning animation. Where is it? Couldn't really see it. I usually try to look at the map. It's kind of too close to it. Now I can pick up this point though.
go.
Okay, that's the last feverfew. Come on, horse. Okay, gonna check my ambient missions. Oh, I almost have all those. Just one more coyote. Yeah, generally on those random missions, there's about 4 animals, unless it's cougars and bobcats, or a bear. I think even with wolves. But anyways, with coyotes on those ambient missions, there's about 4 of them, and so because I have to get 5 of them, it's nice when those things pop up, because then I can just try to pop off as many coyotes as I can. Fewer that I have to go find out in the woods. Ooh, almost trampled her. Okay, so now I got my bandana and I got the rabbit's foot. So now I'm gonna go and do the next Bonnie mission, but I'm just picking up some bullets out of the chest that I'm gonna save and pass the time forward. I know it's daylight, but I don't want to turn dark while I'm out doing her missions. It's kind of annoying, especially when it's the horse one. Yeah, see, it turned night, so it would have been night by the second half of it. One more time. Alright. Sometimes, I was gonna say, sometimes you can see the lasso hanging on the porch before you go up.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had 2, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, Let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her... Well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read. Taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Thought this was the horse mission, but it's the cattle mission. One of them.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Whoa there!
Come on, boy.
Come on!
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Yeah!
Let's go! Get going! Come on!
Stay behind them, Mr. Marston.
Sometimes this one can be tricky.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
It's hard to get the cows to cooperate.
Move!
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Bien hecho!
Come on, let's go! Let's go! Yeah!
Get right at them. Drive them this way. Yeah!
Let's go! Let's move here, my four-legged friends!
Yeah.
Move on! Move on! Move! Come on! No stopping! Let's go! Let's go! Forward! Come on!
Keep going, Mr. Marston.
Come on!
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Move! Move! Yeah!
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
No.
Yeah!
They stay together better when I don't do that.
Keep it moving!
That's a big herd for your first time.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
This minute.
Let's go! Easy up now.
And that should start the, one of the other ambient challenges. I'm spacing it right now. Marksman? Or sharpshooter? Kill 5 flying birds. That'll be pretty easy. I'm not too worried about just flying around and shooting things. Desert Sage, that'll be pretty easy as well. So I'm gonna go and refill on bullets. And advance the time and do the next mission, which now I think is the lasso mission. It's gonna be storming. I do like the rain effects, but that's another thing that makes it really hard for me to see. I love the lightning. It's just, and the sound, like, Rockstar did an amazing job with this game. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Though sometimes you can see the lasso on the porch, hanging from the porch before you do it. It should be on the right banister. No? It's not there.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby. Easy now.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Let's get after them!
Rope one! We'll bring him down together. Hold on, Marston. Don't lose him. This one ain't going nowhere.
Relax now.
Don't give up!
Now hold on to it.
Come on, boys!
Relax now. Nearly there.
Come on in, cowboy. Come on, let's go.
You'll have this in no time!
Show me what you got, boy.
Relax now. I got you
You're
now.
doing
Slow down. Let's see it, boy.
Keep
It's
at
all
it,
right.
Mr. Marston!
You were a
There we
wild.
go. Not too tough.
Good work. I'm impressed, Marston. Let me take him from here. You get back on your own horse. Whew! I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, then! Let's see if you can get another one! You're having fun all day! Jump on and break him in! I got a hold on him! Hold on to him!
Steady.
Spook him too much!
Come on, baby. Calm down. Oh, shit.
This ain't feeling too good.
Easy there. Almost got you. Relax. Nearly there.
There we go.
You got him eating out of your hand! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch!
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. A life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired, then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Whoa there! Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
This part's really tricky. The herds of horses are so much more squirrely than the herds of cattle, so I'll do the best I can.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm just kind of waiting for those other people to get in place.
Let's go.
There we go.
Get a move on. Yeah.
If you do it too soon, they kind of run off.
Move. Let's go. Let's go. Come. Yeah.
They're faster than cows, so they get stuck in the head.
Get going. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No stopping. Let's go. Come on.
There we go. I don't really have any
A lot of them.
tips for the Mustang.
Magnificent animals they are.
I always try to get him before he goes into the open.
Bring them back.
Haven't been able to do it.
Come on.
Get away. Horse. Yeah, no.
Come on.
now. You're mine now. Come on, come on, come on. I got you now. Calm it down. Come on, baby. Calm down. That's better. Yeah.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
He's pretty good, except mine has a hole in his head. Oh no! Okay, so the reason that I shot this horse is so that I don't really need this and my other one. My other one's actually better, but you have to. For the hunting outfit, you have to skin and like harvest so many pounds of meat, and believe it or not, that horse that I just killed goes towards that. So that's what I was doing. Hey, wait.
Go.
Got lost trying to go back to Armadillo. It's just that easy.
Go.
So now what I'll do is activate this, and I think that'll end up unlocking the American Appetites, the first part.
Howdy.
But I want to go over here and see if I have enough money to buy a map.
Welcome to my establishment. Court me
Hello,
a girl.
sir.
I keep foreign and Jewish-made goods out of my store. Help
I
our
do not.
American families.
Because I want to get Cholla Springs and Gaptooth Ridge.
Well, I'm not really in a buying
I can
mood,
sell the
but I
meat,
guess I'll take a look. Anything else I can do for you?
keep the feathers, sell the horse and the meat. I got 44, so I can buy either one. Yeah, I'll buy this one.
A fine choice.
Bad batch of stocking, man. Sickening.
My goodness.
I don't know that really matters a whole lot. I'm gonna go and double check the price of the bandolier.
I got iron to suit
I think it's about 250.
How are you, mister?
Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
Nope, 125. Even better.
Thank you kindly.
Remember to return.
I'm gonna go and check to see if one of the miners is over playing Five Finger Fillet. Doesn't look like it. Nope. I'll just make sure that it's not sitting. He's not sitting down.
You look like you got a steady
Nope.
hand. How about it? Bite your tongue, fool.
I love messing with the gang guys.
Put it in me. Come on. Put it in me.
What?
That's it. Take off. This is mighty generous of you, mister.
Oh,
Another gang guy.
These are getting
Oop.
closer.
You gonna die, boy.
Not so fast, partner.
Face the wrath of the Lord. You ready to meet your maker? Cock dealer! You're just a man. What can you do? Go to hell! This ain't fair! Holy moly! Don't you be making me go for my artillery.
Ooh, there's another one.
Rest in peace, my friend. What's your problem, partner?
That's mighty rude behavior. This is probably gonna hurt.
Now, are you gonna play?
No coffee. Get down.
I didn't want to shoot him too close to the lawman, otherwise the lawman gets threatened and then you have to deal with them.
What's the rush there?
You seeing me?
Hell yeah. I can shoot straight even when I'm... My family is hurt. Get out the way!
Pretty much as long as that door stays closed, the people in there will stay in there. Pretty much. Sometimes they'll come out and open it, but I don't want to open it just yet. We'll go in there and see who all's sitting around the poker table.
Howdy.
I do beg your pardon.
I need to get me some of that scalp preserver.
I knew that already.
No, you.
Cyberman! Uh-oh. Herbert's pissed.
You ain't good for nothing.
Hey.
Careful, partner.
I like pushing guys off the horse. He should be drawing his gun at me, but he's not.
Don't make me shoot you, pal.
Having a bug. I'm done for. Someone else can deal with this.
Uh-oh. Now the lawman's gonna get pissed.
Reconsider this, won't you?
Don't know where the guy went.
Hola! Those tumbleweed farmers are always lynching folks.
You don't want to stick around?
Oh, the sheriff is inside. Awesome.
You're being stupid, mister. The Derby is going to be next week.
Howdy.
You look like you're smart enough to win a lot of money from us Rubes.
I guess that's that then.
Oh, I got some chewing tobacco. I believe I have enough for another map. Are you just sitting here drinking? Did they shoot the other guy?
Mister?
Pretty room, mister. Whoa!
Huh. Oh, but man.
Hey, mister.
You won't find anything Jewish made in this establishment, sir.
Dang it. I wanted one of these, too. No. There we go.
Come on.
Alright, so...
Come on.
Hello there.
I'll go out of town, and then I'll pass time forward with the camp.
Whoa there.
And I'll kind of show one of my money runs. And it's actually really fun. Last time. Oh. So where I'm going is over to Solomon's Folly. It's by Benedict Point. It's right down here. We're going over here, but I just put my marker here. And then along the way, I'll show you where some respawns for Red Sage and Desert Sage are at. My next one for the ambient mission for the herb collector herbalist, survivalist, whatever. Desert sage. So you don't really want to get these two out of order, because otherwise you just have to pick up more.
Let's go.
But there's one along the side of the road up here.
Come on.
And I always know the spot. I just call it the spot, even though there's two. You'll see like a piece of a wagon, broken wagon out over here.
Come on.
This. And that's a good indicator that the desert sage is going to be right over here. And I know it's desert sage because it's red. I can't even see it, but I know it's red because I've gotten it so many times. And then is that the...
Yeah.
Jackalope? Yeah. Yep. So that was part of the expert hunter. Should be jackalope. It'll say across the bottom.
You stink.
Yep. And I just know what they look like because they're brown. Most of the rabbits look kind of gray. And you'll also hear it rattling, like you'll hear the antlers rattling. Anyways, up here is where the desert sage is. It's cool. Here it is. And I know it's desert sage because it's purple.
There you are.
You can see the purple flower. That's the nice thing, is you can use, after a while you can just kind of identify them, because they all, like all the desert sage plants, they all look exactly the same. Every single one of them. All the plants of their type. All the desert sage plants look the same. All the red sage plants look the same. All the feverfew plants look the same. So after a while, you can just... It makes it really easy to spot them against the plant life in the regular kind of background, you know? And all these other ones that you'll see pop up on the screen, or I mean over on my, well, I guess I'm covering the map. But anyways, all those plants are going to be red sage. So I'm not really, I can pick up a few because I need like, what is it, like 10 or 20 or something like that for a later mission. Okay, so now we're just going over to the yellow spot.
You feather-brained sons of bitches, and y'all lost your damn mind? What the safe doing out here? What if someone saw it? They go straight to Marshal Johnson and Armadillo and tell them where it was, wouldn't it? I don't know. Sometimes I swear y'all fellas must be dumber than the fence post.
Mister, these fellers robbed a bank in Armadillo. I've been tracking them ever since. I'm a bit
Looks like two in front of the cellar.
lending your guns? This way! I'm so angry.
I guess that's that then.
Can't really see him. I shot his hat off. Okay. The reason I said, oh, okay, was because I didn't realize I ran out of Deadeye.
Thanks for your help, mister. Now I trust you'll return this safe to the banker in Armadillo.
Sorry
Wow,
about
Shell.
this, partner.
Get the scrap piece. There we go. Walton Gang outfit.
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
Same reason I shoot this horse. Just trying to find my cursor. There we go. But this is for the expert hunter. There's like a lot of pounds of meat. And this horse counted for that. Same thing with this horse.
I'm a bad hunter.
And oftentimes these horses respawn, but I'm not gonna keep killing them. Sometimes it just kind of gets to be too much. But this next horse that I'm gonna kill the sheriff's horse, and that's, believe it or not, for good luck. And the reason is that I do this mission quite a bit. And there's times that, for reasons unknown, he'll just all of a sudden at the beginning of the mission be read like a threat, and for whatever reason, every time I've shot his horse, he doesn't do that. Don't know. So, shoot his horse for good luck. I don't just shoot it. I try to kill the horse because for whatever reason he won't come after me. I don't know why. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't equipped. I wanted it equipped whenever I shoot that horse, just so I don't pick up any negative rating towards my honor. But now I'm playing the rest of the mission the way it's supposed to be played, so if I get any good guy points, I want to count. I love this mission. It's so much fun. And because I'm on a wagon, I don't want to knock guys off their horses. All you have to do is sort of, like, just run into them. wait for all the honor things to go through on the bottom. Honor and fame. Wait for the sheriff to go by. And the reason I'm pulling my pistol out before I equip the bandana is so that he doesn't do the putting on the bandana animation.
Get behind something.
And every now and then, depending on where they're at, I'll whistle to bring them in here. And this is just an easy way to take care of all the law. You want to make sure you have health, though. Health and tobacco. Anything that'll refill your Deadeye. And moving around kind of helps them keep funneling in too. Eventually they stop. Come. Here you go.
Just a little something for my troubles.
and I'm just kind of moving around to kind of draw them in. Sometimes they shoot each other too. Sometimes this is kind of slow, but other times it's fast. It just varies. And if I hold the L trigger and hit A, then I can leave my gun out, but I get full death, and that helps in gunfights, because then you don't do the whole animation for the refilling the Deadeye, whatever you do. You can do that with medicine too. Those guys are like way far out in the sticks. Quite see that guy. Might have to go outside to get this guy. Sometimes, the last guy will be out there moving around. Sometimes he's stationary. If I go out there, that door that's open is going to be locked and closed, but I can jump back through the window. I just want to get rid of this guy.
Shoot that soul bitch baboon! You bastard!
So he was the last lawman. Now I just want to hurry up and get back into the bank. because there's 2 safes that you can crack.
Hey there.
And you want to be quick. And the nice thing is that I got a pardon letter from the Solomon's Folly mission. But I'm gonna go to the McFarland Ranch and rob another safe up there. And you can go back and forth between here and the McFarland Ranch a few times, but you're kind of playing with fire though, because the higher your bounty mission goes, sometimes you can get killed, like, and that's all for naught. So I usually just kind of make one run out of it. Do the Solomon's Folly, Armadillo, McFarland, and then use a pardon letter. That way you keep all the money you stole, but you get rid of the wanted meter.
Let's go! Come on!
And for completing gang hideouts, you get a pardon letter, and Solomon's Folly counts as a gang hideout. So does Twin Rocks. And so does, Tumbleweed.
Faster!
Don't hit the X.
Thinking this whole Wild West
Just run straight back into here and crack the safe. Shoot the lawman at the table, and then run across the street.
Take your punishment like you deserve.
Now on to the next one!
Climb the roof and watch the guys coming in from town from behind you. Off to the right. Take cover here. Just watch these guys.
That one almost got me! I've given you enough chances to walk away. What have we got here?
Just hurry up and loot them. Don't run over that X. Whistle for the horse. and run towards this place. Yeah, I'll get there before that. And here, use a pardon button.
Read this part.
Alright. Now the people are still going to be scared, but your bounty is gone. Things will normalize once I leave the area. Like, if I were to go from here back to Armadillo, things would normalize. Meaning that the people here at McFarland Ranch wouldn't be scared of me anymore. But right now, they're just gonna keep screaming. But what I want to do is stock up on bullets and then go back and do that nighttime mission. Because then I can fulfill one of the requirements for the Ballard Gang outfit. Make sure the mask is off.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
If you lasso the bad guys, you get more money.
What do you hear? Stop squirming! Let it go! It's over!
And beat it just like that.
Thank you. Come on.
So now what I want to do is go back to Armadillo And then let's see. Gonna buy some more items. What I'll probably do is buy the bandolier, the extra safe place, and if I have enough money, I'll get the campsite. Pretty much in that order. I want to get the bandolier before the campsite, and then I'll show you why.
Let's go.
Shove somebody else's horse so that I can park mine.
Seems awfully convenient that they installed two next door to the property. I wouldn't like to say. That corner just keeps on getting bigger.
Why you always talking about this person and that person? I heard Mr. Wilkins got a damn tiger up in his barn.
How is it possible from the governor's man?
Have a seat. We need another
No gang gang.
Careful, partner.
So now I'm gonna go upstairs and purchase the hideout.
I got my eye back.
Ain't no one man enough to assist me.
Guess I got my eye back. My dead eye. You gonna pull them pistols or just sit there and bleed?
Ain't got no sense of direction.
I said slap iron, boy.
What the hell?
That's my Kurt Russell and Clint Eastwood impression.
Hello?
Fast forward time. I'm just waiting for the shops to open.
I wish I was dead.
What? Sir. I can go in here, but usually takes the shopkeeper a little bit to become active. Oh, there he is. So I want to get the bandolier.
Please feel free to
You
browse
get the bandolier before the campsite.
We ain't gonna.
Dear sir, hello.
There you go.
I don't need to buy the volcanic pistol. If I buy anything, it's gonna be the Winchester.
I'm thinking that we're mutually beneficial. I can
See
only
what I
put the
can
Jim
sell.
Murphy name
Can
on
sell
top
those. Sell those. Sell that.
A fine transaction.
Just hang on to the flowers and the feathers.
I'll be back with more next time I pass through.
So long. We got iron you can trust.
Okay, so here's why. So basically, once I upgrade my campsite, it's gonna move. Everything is gonna move over to the left. So the basic campsite is gonna go away. The bandana is gonna slide to the left where the basic campsite is, and so then when I go and get the upgraded campsite, it's going to be where the bandolier is. And because I can select the bandana to equip or not, or I can have it equipped or not equipped, same thing with the campsite, because it's something that I can use, then they'll be the first two items here on the side. So it'll make it way easier, because like the bandolier and the rabbit's foot, they're buffs. They're what they do. Well, I mean, they're passive, so you don't need to select them for anything. The other items are selectable. So then when you pause it, everything's easier to get to.
Hi there.
You won't find anything Jewish.
So watch
in
how
this
everything
establishment,
moves.
Sir. A fine choice.
I also want one of these.
Thanks. That's good.
Well, howdy there. Please come again.
Did you see how big his eyes were? But watch this. Oops. See? Now everything's right here. Because you can't do anything with those. Those are just passive. But these are selectable, usable. You can tell I'm OCD.
It's excellent to see you today.
Why, hello.
And then now I'm just gonna max out on these items.
Any trouble, let me know.
On health and Deadeye.
On Marshall Johnson, having been bought by Walton's gang. I wonder what I need.
That might seem like a waste, but really it's not, because I had like about $500 after I did that money run. And so so because I have $500, then one of the next things that I would do is probably buy the Winchester so that I have a repeater. But I'm gonna want to save up about $1,000 before I go back to Thieves Landing. And here I'm just checking to see if there's one of the miners. Nope. So I'm gonna go up and save it.
Saloon's a great place to get to know everyone. Sounds good to me.
I think this guy's a gang guy at the bar. Yep.
Like falling off a horse.
Ah, now!
You can all go to hell.
What have we got here?
Sometimes I can tell what they look like by their silhouettes when everything goes dead-eye. And what their hats look like and stuff.
You care to see if luck is your lady?
Yeah, Ira Shelton. He will shoot you. That's why I booked it out of there. But I wanted to get hit because then when he goes running out there, the sheriff will get him. Or he might just walk out. Either way, sheriff will get him.
You ain't gonna get far. We'll find you again. You're gonna die today. Rules say I can shoot and kill you.
See? Poor guy.
Excuse me, mister.
I bet when he woke up this morning, he did not think that the day would end like this.
Hello. Trouble at the Armadillo Saloon last night,
I've heard that.
I'm feeling awful.
I'm getting good at this.
Hey there!
Jesus.
Holy moly! What's this place coming to?
Alright, I'm gonna end this recording here for tonight. Thank you for watching this. I hope I was able to teach you something about the game that maybe you didn't know before. Yeah, I love this game, so I hope everybody has a good time watching it. Thank you, and I will catch you again in part 2.